How long has it? Hold on, I do want to see. Give me just a second. How long was it since the previous upload? It's been a minute, hasn't it? Damn, almost. Well, that's not to be proud of, and hilarious. Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's your boy Yort. It has been quite a minute since I have done any videos in general, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're sticking with us. I apologize for being somewhat disheveled. Happy New Year, friends. It's good to see you all again. Things are changing, not just the background and setup. This is not permanent. It's 2025. It's good to see all of y'all. Thank you for hanging around. For those of you who are new, this should be my training journal. I'm starting it because I just got back from Hatsunuki, which is our it's our New Year's tradition that we do at our school and what they do in Japan, or Japan dojos, where you get up before the sunrise, you all congregate at a given location, and one by one, from the most senior student to the least senior student, you all go up and you perform a waza at the sun as it rises in the morning. It's supposed to be a trial of your strength, will, and dedication to get up that early after partying, and I think I got like an hour of sleep last night, so I did it well. I haven't done one of these in a minute because I haven't really had the want or desire to, but things are changing and I need to get back on the grind and get back doing this again because I do enjoy making videos for y'all. I just have a hard time figuring out what to make. But I also, especially for the training journals on my channel, I felt like I had kind of gotten away from why I did it in the first place, to record my progression through EI and the martial art that I practice. Going forward for these training journals, what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on recording a little bit of what I learned in the class as like a decompression thing on the way home with my phone, and then I'll stitch them, anything important or interesting, I'll bring it to the training journal at the end of the month and I'll throw it in there, so you'll see like a snippet of my different times throughout the month of when I, what I learned and things I found interesting. Also follow the Instagram if you want to keep on track with those. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get back into content creation, making these training journals and videos again because I love it. It's a fun thing to do and I do enjoy it, but I do need motivation and I do need some kind of sense of direction for myself. So for these past couple of months, I've really just taken everything back to basics. I have stopped basically almost all weightlifting. I have not lifted weights in a minute. I've only been doing jump rope and yoga and cardio and a little bit of like stick work on the training bag and a couple other things, but I promised myself until I am regularly attending class and I go back to class for Iaido, I don't lift any weights because training in that is more important than making sure I have large big muscles, because the whole point of all of this is I wanted to be martially capable and sound, and focusing on that training, focusing on EI, focusing on stage combat is what is important to me. Because also, I started a business. Surprise! A lot of things have happened. But I started a stage combat choreography and prop rental company, Space City Blades LLC, serving the greater Houston area. I'm very proud and I'm very excited. I have been meaning to make a company for a minute now, but I really didn't have the means, or I didn't have the drive to really do that. But this past year I've choreographed a bunch of different shows and I just said I think it's time. I've been taking over more and more responsibilities at the Texas Stage Combat Intensive, but having this company and having this ability to be able to train with others and teach others, it helped motivate my fire to get back into EI, to get back into katana training and everything, because it's important to be able to have this distinction in my character and to have this patience for myself that EI allows. So I'm very excited to get back into it. I'm going to be more and more regular about uploading. Like I said, training journals at the end of each month for my stage combat company, as well as my own acting. I got some new headshots and new photos, and they look absolutely incredible. Half the time I don't think they're me. I will look at the photo and I'm like, that can't be me. That's too handsome. But yeah, I got these fantastic photos from one of my friend's sister-in-law who has been taking phenomenal photos for the entire Houston area actor scene. And I went, I have to use this for my business. I have to get this thing started. Because I choreographed another Romeo and Juliet. But actually, the first official show that I choreographed as Space City Blades was Romeo and Juliet at my old high school, Friendswood High School, for their brand new theater building. It's the first show that was produced in there, and I got to choreograph it. So it was kind of a cool thing for me be able to go back and do that for them. It was pretty cool. Kids were fantastic. Oh, they got me this shirt. Oh God, I'll have a picture of it and I'll put it on screen now, because one of the kids, when I was trying to demonstrate being like angry and evil and acting and such, they said I looked like Hopper from A Bug's Life. So that did wonders. I hate those kids so much. Joking aside, they were fantastic. The show was fantastic. The second job I got to do was actually very challenging in the sense that I had never actually done theatrical firearms for a show before. And I got hired to do the choreography for a show called The Lucky Spot down at Island ETC in Galveston. Getting to choreograph that show was a little bit of a trip, literally and figuratively, because one of the characters did, I think, 9 trips and falls during the show. And then there were a couple of different firearm, like there was a pistol that went off a couple of times, and there was supposed to be a shotgun, but they couldn't find the rental shotgun in time, and I don't have a rental shotgun yet, but they tried to find one, and they ended up buying a rifle from a prop company, and when they got it, the day before they opened the show, a rifle came in, and what the company did was they took a 8-shooter revolver pistol and they basically put like rifle casing around it. So you had this kind of ramshackle, old-looking, like crappy rifle that with like an 8-shooter cylinder in the middle. So I know it's how like old cowboy repeaters kind of like were made and such, but this one looked perfect for a Depression era rifle like we were going for. Yeah, I was only able to work with that the night before the opening with the actors. And for the first weekend, or no, the first couple performances, they didn't use blanks. And then I think I went and saw it, and that was the first night that they were able to use live rounds. And it was great. Actors did a great job. The biggest thing to choreograph that was difficult was there was a page and a half of dialogue where, well, actually not really, it was a bit more than a page. I would say 2 pages, and about 3/4 of that was fighting while speaking. So being able to fit the moments of violence between the lines was really tough, because you don't want to be able to just, have the actors do 1 2 1 2 line line line, move over here, 1 2 1 2 line line line. It gets really stilted and disjointed and awkward, and it's not not flowing like a theatrical fight should feel, one that entertains as well as tells a story. But the actors picked it up. We were able to really, feed the little punches and the kicks and the slaps and the scratches between those lines. But over a page and a half of dialogue, that was tricky, because I was like, oh man, I have to direct them all around the stage. So it was a good time. It was a fun challenge, and I was happy I was able to do it. It's with the company that I now have owned, that I am putting my name and resources and time behind. It's really helping me get everything in order to be able to make this what I do, and I'm really excited to be able to do that. That being said, it has also put taking care of myself into a new light. For the past 2 months, I've stopped all weightlifting. I kind of just cut back on everything. I've only been jump roping about an hour a day. I'll take a break every now and then to let my calves heal and such, my feet heal. But every day I'm doing yoga, I'm jumping rope, I'm stretching, because I really have to get myself flexible, capable, and pliable. I need to be able to move, and I need to be adaptable, because I feel like I've lost that. I feel like with all the stiff movements, with all of the weightlifting that I've been focusing on the past few years, I've really gotten away from what I need as an actor, as a choreographer, and as a martial artist. Because, and I'm not saying I'm the strongest or my strength training is done by any means. I'm still going to lift weights in the future. But for now, I think I need to just reevaluate, reassess, and get back to basics and get back to what is helping me move and help live better. Because that's the whole point of this in the first place. If I wanted muscles, I'd be doing steroids. I'm not doing steroids. I don't have time for that. Maybe later in life. What I'll be doing is I'll be recording what I'm at least actively doing this month, and I'll see what I keep, see what I don't. Probably a lot of jump rope, a lot of stick work, some EI, a lot of yoga. But core work for sure, because I feel like my core is definitely suffering out of a lot of this. But with that, I'm just going to keep this short, keep this small. I'm falling apart because I've been up since 5 and I got like an hour of sleep last night. Happy New Year. I'm so excited that y'all are here. I'm happy that I'm back. I'm excited to make more videos. I appreciate y'all sticking around and supporting me. That's, This is the end of the journal. I appreciate your time and attention, spending some time here with me. I'll be making some more game videos. Those will be releasing soon. Follow the socials, follow the Instagrams, and things are going to be changing. I'll see you soon. Happy New Year.